some personalities in the process. In consequence, I inaugurated a special investigation team with the main task of undertaking a detailed, professional, fair, transparent, rule of law guided, and evidence-led homicide investigation. The end goal of this initiative is not only to unravel the circumstances of the singer's death, but to deliver justice for Mohbad.
Good morning, everyone. Once again, what we're hearing is the police review how Mohbad's died, name prime suspect, interview, and they're trying to tell us here that it's not about looking for work by Mohbad, but it's all about giving Mohbad justice. Then we could ask ourselves that question: that is this how we get justice with what we are hearing? Are police being sincere to us now? Let's continue.
While inaugurating the special investigation team, projected a 2-week timeline for the perfection of the police interim investigation report, with the assurance that members of the public will be kept abreast of the investigative progress as much as legally and professionally permissible. I can today confirm that the police interim investigation report is now ready, and this media briefing is being undertaken in fulfillment of our assurance to keep Lagosians, Nigerians, and indeed the international community abreast of the status
Introduction.
case. This briefing therefore focuses on police investigative actions since the investigation commenced, the interim findings on the strength of facts and of evidential value so far established, and grounds pending further actions in guiding the investigation to conclusion. The investigation process was directed at addressing two fundamental questions. Firstly, what are the immediate chain of events that occasioned the death of Mohbad? Secondly, who are the actors that could, within the context of extant criminal law and procedures, be evidentially held criminally liable, either individually or jointly for the death of Mohbad on 12 September 2023. In addressing the latter components of these questions, due investigative actions were focused on the allegations of possible complicity in the death of Mohbad by Abdulaziz Adesina, aka Naira Marley, and Samson Emefolami Balogun, aka Sam Larry, who both were widely alleged in the social media of conspiring to serially bully and assault the deceased in his life.
Good morning once again. Did you hear what the police guy said now about Sam Larry and Naira Marley? Did anybody hear that line? I want to be sure. Did we hear that line? Let me take it back again.
These questions. Due investigative actions were focused on the allegations of possible complicity in the death of Mohbad by Abdulaziz Adesina, aka Naira Marley, and Samson Emefolami Balogun, aka Sam Larry, who both were widely alleged in the social media of conspiring to serially bully and assault the deceased in his.
Who both were widely alleged on the social media. Should I repeat it again? Did we hear that? Shiagbo. Did you hear that? Repete. Just listen. The moment Sam Larry and Naira Marley names was mentioned, then the next thing that the police guy said, just listen and 30 sile.
These questions. Due investigative actions were focused on the allegations of possible complicity in the death of Mohbad by Abdulaziz Adesina, aka Naira Marley, and Samson Erinfolami Balogun, aka Sam Larry, who both were widely alleged in the social media of conspiring to serially bully and assault the deceased in his life.
Thank you, Mommy Mole, for saying that. Who both were widely alleged. Who both were widely alleged by social media. So if they can pick up Sam Larry, because both of them were widely alleged by the social media, if they can pick them up and arrest them, put them in the custodies for how many days, how come when the music changed and the social media, same social media now are now alleging that the wife knows something about it, yet no single invite? Police, waiting be this one like this. Let's go on.
Also focuses on allegations of the social media that the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency could be complicit in his death following a viral video in which the late singer raised the narrative of his experience while in custody of the agency prior to his death. The intent of this component of the investigation is to establish if there is any evidential proof to circumstantially or directly link the allegations against Naira Marley, Sam Larry, and NDLEA to the eventual death of Mohbad on 20 September 2023. Police investigative actions. Following the inauguration of the special...
And the funniest thing is that when this man started these lyrics, these arranged lyrics, when this man started these alleged lyrics, he said the case was an homicide case. With that alone, I feel that they should have looked inward, since it was a case of homicide. The people inside the house should be in there, as a matter of urgency, their priority to investigate. I don't know why all of a sudden the people inside have turned to celebrity to the police. Let's continue.
Investigation team. Detectives have undertaken the following actions and covered the underlisted investigative grounds. 1. Identification and interview of vital witnesses. As of today, a total of 26 vital witnesses, including the complainant, have so far been identified and interviewed, and statements recorded by detectives from them in the of the investigations. These include the following.
With a £250 excess refund reward on your home insurance, you'll feel a satisfied assignment. Compare!
Even the Sahara reporters, I said I was not going to read it because I need to come for them right now, because that's why I want to come up. If you read what Oyewo posted on Punch, it was clear. He mentioned Benga Motosho. He referred to the YouTube page of Brekete that Bayo just played just now. And that's how a journalist will say. And they sent a mail to Pennsylvania. I don't know who sent it. And they did an investigation. Those guys replied them and said no. He still went further by interacting with the same Benga Motosho. of Commission of Information to ascertain. But you told us that you are going to this so lab. They told us it is negative. They didn't receive. And he said, no, they have like 3 affiliated ones. Read it, please. When you read it, then you come back. Thank you so much. And let me.
Olaide, he also said that he now asked the Ogbengba Motor Show, which of the lab did they take it to? Which of the affiliated ones? He asked the man, and he even said he asked the man on a Wednesday. He asked the man on a Wednesday. That means he's putting dates and names together. He mentioned the person that responded, the correspondent that replied his email as something Dede. Mr. Lion King. No, that's how journalists do. He's putting names. He's putting time. He's putting link. He's putting link. He said.
Thank you so much, and that's how it should be.
Is that not why I played the link? I played the video where he made that where he got the information from. It's a 29 or 39 minute video where the man mentioned the name.
Lion Billion.
Andy, sorry. Can you go give me like one at
we know. Hold on, Olaide, please. Lion King is part of us. Let's just move on. Let's leave Lion King. Let's move on. Please.
I'm not bragging you. I only say this should have read.
My brother, we can't just move on. If somebody have done something wrong, at least let us. We are saying we are looking for a better society, and we should move on because it's part of us.
No, he's just trying to like just down the tension.
Hold on, please. Hold on.
No, he just said like just down the tension.
He has made a mistake. He's going to read it. Let's move on. When I said let's move on, let's deliberate. Let's move on. Yeah. We cannot be dragging Lion King.
Yes, I agree with you, Mr. Andy. Yeah, thank you so much.
Sorry, let me just add this one because before we started, it was this same Sadiq that announced. He made a public announcement that anybody carrying fake rumor about that the person should desist from it. And he made mention of one that I was even laughing when he said that they wanted to pour acid. He referred to that. Now, this is it. I'm not saying Lion King is carrying fake rumor. But the most funniest thing is that you have not even read it. That is why I'm even laughing right now. You are talking confidently about something you've not gone through. Kilo did now.
Mr. York.
That was on a lighter mood anyway.
Mr. York, we don't need to encourage all this kind of. I'm not sorry, Mr. Lion King. See, for a better country, we need to tell ourselves, we need to start telling ourselves the truth. If somebody have done something wrong, let him realize that this thing is wrong. If somebody is bringing in fake narrative, we should not even entertain it. Hey, you have a kiludani.
He has realized that now.
He has realized that. Secret court. Anything. Life will cafe Jackie Nigeria, Danny.
Thank you. He has apologized in the comment section. Thank you, Mr. Lion King and everyone. Which is why I so much love what Bayo did on Punch, and which I've actually, I think some days ago, I actually tagged some Nigerian dailies because for me, they've done absolutely nothing on Justice for Mohbad. They've not done any investigation on it. And what Punch did, 100% kudos to them for trying to investigate. And that is what we expect Sahara reporters to do. That stupid Omayesho always a blog. That's so stupid that they told you that they could not ascertain the death of Mohbad, but you went ahead to interview Mohbad's partner, who is now telling the world the reason why they could not ascertain the cause of death is because he was horribly buried. As a journalist or as a blog, you should be questioning the authorities. You should be juxtaposing or comparing cases like this to know after 50 years, can we still ascertain the death of someone? That is what a true journalist should be doing. Not you trying to interview the partner, not be able to ascertain the death of Mohbad on Baba Mohbad. That is what we are expecting from the likes of Sowore. That, see, someone should tell him this. Sowore, you failed. You are telling us that you are an activist. Someone was killed in the house. You are not dragging the government. You are not talking about the Nigerian police. What are they doing about it? What you are doing is to pin the death on someone that was not in that house. And I will love it so much that I now going forward, I want to know what Tim will be saying about this reportage from Con.
That is why Sowore can never even win House of Rep in my state. We are from the same state.
And he won't contest
The
for
Nigerian
presidency.
media need to do better. They are not doing anything as far as I'm concerned.
Laban.
We've got so many investigative journalists in Nigeria. And I know one, one that I know very, I always tag him on X, Fisayo Sheyon, but I like tagging him because people like him should have done better on this case. And you can't leave this thing to we citizens alone. You can't leave it to us alone. We call the media the fourth estate of the realm. They are the one check balancing the executive, judicial, and legislature. On a case like this, it's an high-profile case, and all hands must be on deck. The media needs to take action. They should be questioning the government on what they are not doing. Look at Benga Motosho. He could not even. He was put on the spot. Where is the location? He said Pennsylvania. He done an investigation. He found out that it's negative. They are not doing it. See, this is crazy. People like Sowore should not be taken serious anymore. As far as this case is, as far as Nigeria is concerned as a country.
I don't even know who is taking him serious before. Sowore, he done one. Oh, Ogun kill you, Sowore. You never even see anything.
Yeah, because this Mohbad case is exposing the wicked people in society. It is clear. And we must try as much as possible to tag Benga Motosho, to tag Jide Sanwo-Olu, Benjamin. I've done that this morning, but please, let's try and reply the post on X. Once you reply the post, they will see it. I've tagged them in the statement I made on X this morning that the Nigerian government, the Lagos state government, they've shown that they are not interested in just for Mohbad. All they were doing, because you exhume the body and you are telling us that you cannot ascertain the cause of death, and there's no outreach. There should be a media outreach, and that was what what's his name, Wahab Shitu was saying. The media then, yes, no protest, but you are the media. You know what to do. You know what to do as a media personality, and that we as citizens, we are saying no to this rubbish result you read to us. Now, Baba Mohbad is not saying he wants private autopsy. And I want to refer to Akashat on your views on TVC. If you are listening as well, you can see that Baba, he stood firm. You can see why he will not be silent. You were telling him to be discreet. Look at what happened. Look at the Punch Newspaper report right now. You are saying he should be silent. Silent over nonsense like this. Silent over rubbish. Silent over what? He is saying he wants private toxicology and private autopsy on Mohbad, and you are saying she be silent. What are you doing as a lawyer and as a journalist as well? Akashat, you need to bring Baba Mohbad again. He's going to repeat the same thing he's saying, and you will not be silent. Thank you so much, thank you everyone. Good afternoon, good evening. We're going to get justice for Mohbad, but let the team do what they need to do. The legal team do what they need to do. We are going to do our own best as a nice citizen to ensure that we keep talking. We'll talk and talk. We'll also strategize on what to do behind closed doors. Thank you so much. Good morning.
The ants are running toward the train.
Thank you so much, Mr. Olaide. We like you. We like what you're doing on the X. God bless you. More grease to your elbow. Crocodile, are you woke?
Yes.
Are you awake now?
Everyone.
Okay.
Yes, good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone, and thanks for your submission so far. I just wanted to contribute to buttress or to add to what Mr. Olaide just said. What we can see in a society now with this justice for Mohbad, it is like a heavy cloud with a silver lining, because many things that has been going on in the society now, and a lot of people that we've trusted in the society, that we've given some kind of respect based on their status or based on their credentials, we can see that most of them have absolutely failed to live up to the expectations that we expect them to do in this case. A lot of them who, I would say, masquerade as activists, who supposedly call themselves human rights activists, coming online and offline to make a lot of noise about the police or the governmental oppression of the people. We can see that in this simple case of Justice for Mohbad, they are nowhere to be found. The celebrities, who make videos, music videos for us and post online and offline as though they love themselves and they love us and they're making the music for us and they're doing it to inspire us and also to, show some kind of love relationship amongst themselves. We can see that there is no real love among themselves, because if a celebrity of your kind can be killed like a dog in his own house, and in spite of the controversies that are on, none of them, even the skit makers, their friends who also make skits, and their friends who are also in the business of, entertainment and media, if none of them can come out and speak on behalf of their own comrade who has gone through this kind of situation, we can see that there is really no love among them. Some of them might try to convince themselves by saying, "Oh, I'm just an artist. I don't have anything to do with this." We can see that it shows that they are not understanding that the broom that we use for the second wife could also be used for the first wife, and they are not taking the wisdom from it and using it to lend their voice to the Justice for Mohbad. And we also have some, celebrity activists / politician like Sowore. A lot of them come online to make a lot of noise, political noise, about the government trampling on the rights of the average citizens of the country. They make a lot of international noise also, trying to make the government of the day look like a monster and trying to make themselves look like, saviors at the end of the day. We can see at the end of the day that they are just making the whole noise for political sake and not for genuine sake of the human cause. Also, we also have some celebrity lawyers also. We also, like in the person of lawyer Falana, who also have his child in the music industry, aka Falz. And we can see that lawyer Falana, who is a celebrity human rights activist, some of them even, a lot of us even, weave him in the same material as them, Abraham Adesanya and Gani Fawehinmi. We can see that a lot of them are just there. And although they want people to see them as a certain way, they are not actually the same way that we look or that we imagine them to be. They are all they are all extension of the political oppressive elite class. They have absolutely nothing to do with the plight of the average human being on the streets. So I say again that most Nigerians, most of us, we are always starstruck when we see these persons in their mighty position, in their mighty political celebrity position. We tend to feel that these people are going to fight for us. During the NSAS, we saw a lot of celebrities, saying a lot of things online about the human rights abuses and all those things, speaking, beating their chest like tigers, getting ready to come out and talk and fight for the people. A lot of them even came out, make a lot of shining statements on the media about the human rights and all those things like that. But we can find out that they really did it for the sake of clout chasing and marketing, to market themselves further and to chase clout further. At the end of the day, it's nothing. Same thing when Mohbad passed away. A lot of them, the big, auditorium, there's a big stage. All of them came online. They came with their squad, with their friends. A lot of Nigerians are starstruck. Most Nigerians came out, to protest for justice for Mohbad. But when they saw those celebrities, immediately their minds switched for justice for Mohbad, and they turned the whole thing into a show, like a mosh pit. It's not Davido performing, it's not this particular one performing, it's not that performing. So they entertained themselves. It was like a picnic, it was like a hangout, summer concerts, because the time the celebrity came out of the club, a lot of them begin to hail the celebrities and they forget the goal. And most of the celebrities that came out that day to perform, you know, they raise their fees like all those things, activists, fighting, and all those games that they play. They want to fight for justice. They want to see all those kind of things. What is their input at the end of the day? How have they used their high and mighty position to lend their voice, to give their money, to give their support, to give their backing to these movements? Absolutely nothing. And this goes to show that a lot of us Nigerians should begin to have a think that what exactly are these entertainers for? What exactly are these comedy skit makers for? What exactly are these celebrity lawyers, celebrity advocates, celebrity activists? What I said about it? Absolutely nothing. But you see, some of them, when this Justice for Mohbad movement begins to gather steam, when the grassroots like us, when we've suffered on the trenches to push this thing, when a lot of hosts have suffered to push this thing, and it begins to gather steam, it begins to make progress, and then you see the celebrities coming out of the cup, and also wanting to give in their voice, wanting to chase clout again. Some of them even want to lead the movement again at the end of the day, because it's nothing for them but clout chasing. So we must be informed, we must be aware, we must be smart, we must have a rethink. There must be a revolution of thoughts to understand that all those entertainers, all those celebrity activists and celebrity advocates are nothing but extension of the oppressive class. Because right now it seems that all of them are keeping quiet, and some of them are even gallivanting and junketing with all those ones that we see as the Mohbad. We can see that there was a video that came out recently in which a popular celebrity was hanging around with Elele and Obele, and those guys whose name are mentioned in the petition that was put out by Mohbad and sent to the police, and nothing was done about it. And these are people who bullied Mohbad, and the same person was even with Mohbad when they came to bully Mohbad while he was at the video shoot, junketing and gallivanting with them. And look at the story of Bella Shmurda. He was in Canada when Mohbad passed away. He did a lot of chest beating and roaring like a lion. We expect him to come all the way from Canada with his squad and begin to go from one police station to another and even call Baba and do a lot of things. But according to Baba, we can see that Baba said that Bella Shmurda disappointed him. He just called him once and just did some he played a game and she's going to do the DNA and all those things like that. I don't know if they what happened. We heard that we now hear that it's this same Bella Shmurda that is getting houses and renting house for Wumi and also giving us some monthly stipend every 2 weeks. We can see. So and we can see that all those people that Mohbad was with, he was with them, he went to the club with them, he went to the show with them, they were all drinking, smoking together. We saw what they did to him now after he passed away. None of them has reached out to Baba and give him and to support him and to pay condolence visits. An ordinary condolence visit has not been paid to Baba since Mohbad passed away. So let's have a revolution of thought and understand that it is we citizens of Nigeria that we can save ourselves. It is only us that we can fight for ourselves. It is only us that we can speak for ourselves. It is only us that we can back ourselves. It is only us that we can actually bring the change that Nigeria actually needs. It is not these celebrities. It is not these political celebrity activists. It is not these political / celebrity advocates. It is not the political / celebrities. Because these celebrities, at the end of the day, once they sing for you on the TV screen, they act for you, and they do a lot of Nollywood drama on the TV screens for you, you love them so much, they end up getting appointment by the political class. They get appointment as special advisors. Some of them even get into politics, straight up. They get appointment as SAs, as private assistant and all those things like that. And they join the oppressor's machine. They join the machine of oppression and exploitation. They join it. They come as your friend. You love them, and they use your sweat and the traffic that you garner for them. They use it to enter politics, and then they join the ruling elite and begin to mobilize themselves and use the powers of government against you. We can see that in this case, there are some celebrities that are involved, and we know their names, that are involved, that are also supporting the stifling, the repression of this case. They want to repress, they want to destroy the case. And we know some of them, one of which is Tonto Dike and Iyabo Ojo. We know the games that they are playing. We know the antics that they have been going with. But how did they get there? How did they get to such a high and mighty position? Traffic, the public support, the public approval. So they use these things, and the same thing goes to politics. They use the public as battering rams. They use the youth as battering rams to open ways for themselves. And once they open way for you, they set fire on the log of wood, and they and they burn the whole thing to ashes. So we must be smart. Tell me and show me a society today in the Western world in which celebrities, in which actors, entertainers, football players, baseball players, and activists. Tell me a society today that has those people working and fighting for justice society. You don't just have them fighting for justice. It's impossible. But in our society, we hype these people. We even give them, human rights activist position. We hype them so much that they disappoint us. It's our fault. That is one. Two, at the end of this justice for Mohbad, we need to organize some squad of rough thugs. And we need to show those people who in one way stood in the way of justice. Those who hampered the drive for justice, those who served as obstacle. We need to find a way in the society. We need to find a way to deal with them. Maybe jungle justice, maybe public harassment. They need to know that they can't throw their weight in the society anyhow. They need to know that they can't use their ego to trample on the rights of the average citizens in the country. They need to know that they are also as accountable to their actions as anybody in society. Yes, it happens in the Western world when a politician collaborates with certain foreign elements or of a felonious capacity. When they deal with those issues, then they come to the grassroots and deal with those people who collaborated with those outsiders. It happened in World War II, in Nazi Germany. After World War II, those French men and those Spanish men who collaborated with the Nazi regime, they got beat, because we need to pass a message to society that is a new day and we are a new people and we have a new idea, we have a new orientation, we have a new mindset, and we are not going to tolerate all those kind of injustices and prejudices in our society anymore. So I want to say that let us continue to be on this drive for justice. It is emotionally draining. It weakens you. It attacks a lot of. It's like a psychological warfare. But that is what it is, and we are built for these times. And although Mohbad is going to get his justice, we must understand that the wider advantage on society is that there's going to be a stop or a drastic reduction in cases like this in the future. So we are fighting a just cause, and a cause that is actually higher and bigger, and that will definitely outlive us. So let's not be tired. Let's not be weak. We might be tired. We can take a break. Let us also renew our energies and come back to give our support to whoever is fighting for justice right now. Thank you very much. I'll stop here.
It's a welcoming one. God bless you. We appreciate that. We will not be tired. Like my brother said earlier, there was a time I was almost emotionally down. I had to take a break for about a month. I had to deactivate my TikTok for a month just to replenish, and because I started thinking, am I even on the right side? Am I on the wrong side? Because in a sense, in a real sense of belongings, you already know when things like this happen. You already know that when things like this happen, you have to close the place. Because the moment the PPRO said that, my brother, no worry, the criminals go. That thing it keep ringing in my head. Like, you've established homicide. You are saying, don't worry that what? Is that the new constitution? Is that the new police law? Is that the new police rule? So I took a month off, and I came back, and I was like, told him you're shaking. We can't get tired. You can take a break, but please come back, and we'll continue to fight this fight. It's not just for us; it's for the society at large, and God will help us get this justice in Jesus' name. So please hold on. Let me quickly play this PPRO's interview. It's not long. This Baba said part 2. Part 2, he said.
Pairing. Bluetooth connected.
I'm a faja.
First PRO, good morning, sir. Oh, no.
Good morning,
Good morning, sir. First PRO, ACP Muyiwa Adejobi. Yes, sir. Now you be the national PRO of the Nigerian police, will be first PRO, the Kakaki of the Nigerian police, the man with the authorized to speak on behalf of the Nigerian police. It get one matter where we don't they do for some days now. And a matter we don't linger before for Nigeria before the father carry cry all the way from Lagos come Abuja here for Brekete family. As many people don't advise them say, if you no get justice anywhere, if you come to Brekete family, the way God done they use us give justice to other people. Now so you go get justice here. Now this.
Who could have thought that this little ingredient could help balance glucose levels? Now, most people continue to take.
We they do justice for Mohbad, and we hear say people talk say the circumstances will surround Mohbad death in burial and some things say they suspect say no be natural death, say na kill then kill him. But we will not believe. But many people talk say na kill then kill him. Some people they suspect people who they close to them. Some people they suspect say na outside attack and kill him. The father talk say even when they tell him say the son they sick when they go the house, he enter the son room, he see pool of blood on top of the bed. In a bed sheet, they soak in blood. When he there for the room, now somebody shout say, see Mohbad dead body here by the staircase in Kong. He say at that time, more than 100 people don't there for that compound. As he check, they don't already embalm Mohbad the traditional way. They don't put for salt for in chest. They don't do other things. And him talk say when you go police, he drag everybody go police with the hope say police go arrest all of them, make they ask everybody to not arrest, ask everybody to write statement of waiting in know, both the people where they live for the house and the people where they around them, 24 hours, 48 hours, and a few hours to the time. And people will follow and go one show when you go do, where they talk say, if from there, now the last show when you do be that, many talk from different angles. But we don't follow because after we hear from the Nigerian police, will be the government position, we go can't call the people where they involved because now they are right to hear their own side of the story. Now I make we call now the Nigerian police, make una tell us how una receive the report. Autopsy result report where they talk say they don't do like 4 months ago, where the result no day available to the parents of Mohbad, most especially the father and other things. People they ask question. This now international press conference now you they do because the whole world they on standby. They listen to you. Once you begin to talk, I'm not going to interrupt you until it becomes very necessary.
Thank you, Honorable President. They are very sad they lose Mohbad. One young star really does improve the right for the God side and for Nigeria of Africa. You know how young people, Nigeria, they talented.
Drinking coffee every day didn't work for me, but I couldn't.
Sorry, the advert on YouTube.
And the whole world is waiting.
But we are now waiting for the state government of Lagos and the corona inquest will set up present media. The only thing we bring to today is get the result of the autopsy authentication. Again, there when the way you go to talk, I'm no more talk. That's the way they do at the authentication or like that. They don't they do on Nigeria. And once the government does set up with the all input inquest under the law, corona inquest under the law, and that's what the way the law, I mean, the government established. to unravel anything surrounding them with a big controversy like this one. So the state government for Lagos don't do corona inquest. They don't send the body headed by one judge and in the head up. That time now, please don't be involved. This state government don't take over that thing. But for now, for me, the thing where I hear to say that report where they send go abroad, it never come back. And if I said that they never release the body, the family permit them for burial. So I think we go call government of Lagos. At this stage, no be police go talk much on the matter again because corona inquest not set up. And that is something about the law. We don't go to talk now until the end of that corona inquest. We state government for Lagos set up to check and investigate for bad days. To talk and tell us who did it. But for outside, the commissioner of police that time, who are one, who be AIT for CID now, don't address the media. To clear certain areas where not clear that time. But we are now waiting for the state government of Lagos and the corona inquest where they set up, where they tell us to take care of that. So, for now, Federal President and the whole world with the hero, look the fault of the police and they never hear anything from us. Don't do our own responses to say, when they see no strong police, they see a piece of, they arrest many people. Don't because they don't arrest. Even for bad about the human rights statement. If it is here, or if they are for make it confirm, the rights statement, all of them are rights statement. So, we don't pray. Make our breaking laws. We don't pray make any young person or anybody die. But the way they did say, police don't do it, but now, what corona inquest don't come in under the law, police no go be talk again, and they will come tell us, give us their report. Maybe they go address the media, or they go submit the report, give governor stop himself. And that's what we wait for now, for that president.
First PRO, thank you very much. I get a few questions where some questions where I want to ask small, I beg. People talk, say, when this thing happen, say Nigerian police, we supposed seal up the scene of crime. Say they no seal up the place, they just allow activities to continue for that place. Now, true, it be, I be, no be, how it be.
I don't go fit speak more. But whatever they don't do, the corona inquest is over
if at the initial stage, the police no do what they supposed do, like sealing up the place, we no go allow anybody to tamper with any evidence. We go give Nigerian police clue. It means say Nigerian police don't fumble from that number one step.
Ordinary president,
yes, yes, sir.
The forensic investigation and the scientific investigation. When they destroy all evidence, the thing when we talk is say every offense committed needs to be punished. There will be a minor thing, more thing when they don't go people to block. Wait for us to be saying
yes.
Any offense.
Make we appreciate them now.
The scientific investigation, no matter how you want it from, now science talk, artificial intelligence, everything, they control and protect. If you want to, and I can tell you now, they don't let the thing go abroad. If we don't do well for Nigeria, but you want to not go do well, but the way they do it take time. The way they make noise, bad thing, particularly celebrity. When they say they do business, they do everything, they talk about case to Jamboree. We are getting the cost. That time when they do can't do like Omudu, Pola, that place for Ireland. I think there when the city is done, they say that they do possession of person with that. They told them to carnival now, they one born token ticket. So the way they do it, I don't see some of them where they take class, they say they really take bar. They just want to make noise of them. Go and tell both of them where they make noise. Unlike the way they talk now, they investigate. They know they investigate. I want them to make noise so that people will follow them on their Twitter, on their Instagram, on their Facebook. Many of them get millions of followers because of mobile. You know what they are getting on social media. So they don't even see what things see. They don't see them the way it is. So that they are like everybody. They are like Boban Baba. They are like the wife. They elect all the friends, they elect king, they elect president, they elect IG, where they Abuja. All they want people to follow them. Sentiment. So I beg, make it quick. Make Corona inquest.
The first signs of sciatic nerve decay may surprise.
That is the PPRO that is saying, yeah, it's deflecting. To answer a simple question, see my guy talk say he spoke more on the people of TikTok than the question they asked him. The whole PPRO, he's calling police. The case is now Lagos police. Is now a Lagos police. So Lagos they don't get police. Mr. Petkej, please go on, sir.
Yeah, my brother, I greet greet everyone in the panelists, in the panel, and the commenters. I greet you all who will not be tired, and we cannot see that our fight has not been in vain. The more they go, the more God exposes them. If it's in a working system, a working country, Governor Sanwo-Olu should have been arrested by now and locked up. He's number one citizen of Lagos State. He's the chief driver of Lagos State. He controls the affairs of Lagos State. The law has given him all the power he needed to make sure there is peace and harmony in Lagos, and to ensure the lives and properties of everyone in Lagos. Now we're talking of homicide case here, and at the same time a criminal case. But I'm so surprised that these people turn a criminal case, homicide case, into a political case. Maybe they think it's politics they are still doing. I don't understand. Having said all this, the man that announces, excuse me, that they've taken mobile sample to America, blah, 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 like that. Should have been, I am expecting a press release from the governor that this man has been sacked. Because out of this whole thing that has been happening, I think this is the highest one. This is national embarrassment to this our country called Nigeria, to the world. How will you lie this kind of? You don't even know what you think. Maybe they think we are babies. We don't know what we're doing. They never knew we are 100 steps ahead of them. I said this some time ago that I'm expecting the legal team to have gotten a copy of this autopsy and confirm the authenticity of that copy, and do all their checks to see if really this was done where they said it is. But thank God, the report is out now that is a lie. How will Sanwo-Olu now hide his face if he truly have shame? I think point. We all believe that Wunmi has no weight, he has no strength, he has no power to have pushed the whole world to this level. Turning us, use us. So I think at this point, we will all believe and reason and know that yes, the government are the ones doing all these things. At this point now, we need to start. They cannot kill anyone. By the time we
Mr. Petke, what's wrong with your network? Is it network?
keep this, yeah, I think it's network. Maybe I hold on. Maybe others. My network is not making me audible enough. But can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Can hear you. Can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, I think we need to change our system. We can make it work again, and that is what we are. The caucus are now becoming the first class, so they are the one working. Why the law is what will stand, not what the law says. I think enough is enough for that. We need to start call, not even Wumi, as we call them, the truth will unveil itself. Thank you.
What has been said, and let's just continue to press the neck of the government. Let's continue to press them, and we can't be silent. Most of us, we've invested our time, our energy, our brain as well, because it's not easy to be working your brain and analyzing, and also our fingers with our comments in the comment section. We've invested our energy, our time on this, and then we can't allow this to slide. We'll continue to ensure we fight for this young man and continue to debunk the lies of other camp. This is the time we expect them to come out and say, oh, what's going on? Why is the report not correct? Or why did the report come from nowhere? They are not saying anything. We are the only one crying about it, and they are satisfied with what the Lagos State government read out. So we all know we are not the same. Same level or no. They are on the side of defending someone. We are on the side of getting justice for Mohbad. So it's two different things entirely. So we are not on the same side. Definitely, we are not coming together. And they are my enemy. Yes, I will say it. They are my enemy. If you are not definitely for Mohbad, you are my enemy. If you are definitely defending one person that was in the scene of the homicide, we are not the same. We are not on the same level. Yes, so we just continue to ensure that we fight this cause, and nothing will happen. We'll continue to, where we need to be criticized, we can criticize the team and say the team should do whatever they want to do. I think West is here. Okay, he has dropped. So the legal team can also try to advise them on what to do. Yeah, they know their job, but again, I make mistake, can do mistake. We that we thought we make mistake, and we try to amend things. But the government know what to do. Like, if people don't know, Lagos State, as small as the state is the fourth largest economy in Africa, not Nigeria. Lagos State, as small as it is in size, is the fourth largest economy in Africa, and they are doing this. Lagos State can be a country on its own because of the economy there. But it's shocking that Mr. Muyiwa Adejobi was saying, he was deflecting and the usual stuff. He could even defend the fact that they couldn't seal the house. He couldn't defend that. And we will continue to call them out on this. We are not cursing. We are not swearing at the government, but they know that what we are asking for is the right thing, which the likes of have done in the past. There was a time where we were not allowed to go to the US to see the wife and the kid in the US. People were fighting for him at that time, I don't know if they've even given him his passport. I don't know yet. I'm not interested anymore. I'm not even interested in this case anymore. And so these are the injustices we are talking about. And people fought for him. Why can't he do that for Mohbad? He's siding with those that were in the house when Mohbad died. And we should continue to do what we need to do as citizens of the country. It's our country. Nothing you can't do any coalition for me. Illumini, and we are paying taxes. You get so we are paying taxes, and the police are also being paid on taxpayers' money. We can't continue to keep short. Those that told Baba Umar to be discreet, to be keeping short, won't share money. This part two that she was. Mr. Joseph Aloba said it. Part two lawa, and the part two will be so. We are going down the wire, and let's continue to support. Also, I think the GoFundMe, anything we need to do spiritually, emotionally, socially, anyone, all the lay, let's do it to ensure we get justice for Mohbad. We need it. We've invested our time, energy, everything, and then I believe with our tenacity, with our ginger, on all platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, let's keep supporting ourselves. Those that are hosting, let's continue to be supporting them. Our commenters, you guys are doing fantastically well. Panelists as well. It's not easy, come here and be typing, share live, share this, share this guy is live. Let's go there and support. Let's continue to do that, because definitely we are seeking for justice. And justice we shall get. Thank you so much, Bayo. Yeah, and support.
Thank you so much, Olade. God bless you, Mr. Olade. Thank you so much once again. We really like what you're doing. Keep doing it. Somebody is requesting for the handle Justice for Mohbad on Twitter. Anytime you are here, you have opportunity. Always try to put that handle. You can write in the comment section. You can say it so that people that don't know about it will follow up on it. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah,
Mr. Wizzy.
Let me quickly say it. Yeah, Justice _ Mohbad. That you can click on my bio to take it directly to the handle, and also on Instagram as well. Justice _ Mohbad. Same handle, handle. Justice _ Mohbad on Instagram and on IG. Thank you so much. I'll take my leave.
Yeah, Mr. Olade, somebody is talking to you in the comment section.
Okay.
Yeah, Justice for Mohbad new. Okay, thank you. Mr. Gurezi. Mr. Gurezi, Baba, are you available? Mr. Gurezi is not available for now. Mr. Wizzy.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Bayo. Mr. Bayo, please, can you just give me 2 minutes? I'm on the road. I will soon get to a safer place now. Just 2 minutes.
Okay. All right. Safe place first. Safety first. Mr. Sadiq, do you have something to say to us, sir? Mr. Sadiq. Mr. Sadiq.
Brother, just give me like 2 minutes. I'm driving as well.
Okay, all right, sir. All right. Madam Oluwatosin. Young Daddy host.
I'm listening to you people, and let's wait. Let's call Guresi. Should make his submission. And once we are done, if there is no other submission that wants to be made, then we can call it a day. We'll resume later at night. What do you think, my brother?
Yeah, that's fine. Let's hear from Mr. Gurezi. He's a man of sir.
So let me just my own is more like just like an idea, sir. I think it's going to be better if we have like a good team that's going to do something like a documentary about the death of this guy. You get, at least if people get to see it, so many people will be concerned. You understand what I'm saying? And people will share. People would you get what I'm saying? And secondly, I feel we should not just be pointing at an institution. We need to be pointing at the people in in charge of those cases. You understand? If somebody is the head of toxicology department in Lagos State, whatever, medical, whatever, that person should be called out. So the police in charge should be called out. Everybody in charge of this case, including the governor saying this, at least there should be a memo or something that says they've transferred this whatever to the United States. You get? We can't just be pointing police. We keep saying that, and if you keep saying that, it will lead to nowhere. We should be able to point out at people so that next time people won't be involved in shady business. Thank you. Shady deals. Thank you.
Contribution won't be taking, and just the suggestion I would like to make. I understand the interview Baba is granting, which is very, very, very important at this moment. The only thing I want to confirm is the legal team Baba confirm the thing that the doctor report was actually given to. That when Baba is making interview, that name, so that it won't be as if Baba is just singling out one person to pin. You know, Baba always saying that the doctor gave the doctor report to CY. It's not that we are vindicating her, so that it won't be as if Baba is just vindicating her for nothing's sake. So I just want that information to be proper, so that at least we can be sure that what Baba is saying is just the right thing. So I don't want anybody to later misquote Baba, maybe later thinking Baba is after something. That's the reason why Baba is always after Cynthia or something. So if that can just be ascertained that the doctor report was actually given to her, I think that would be very, very good. So that any interview Baba, you know, based on some of the interview that Baba has given in the past, he actually said that the doctor report was actually given to CY, which he refused to tender at the mortuary. So I just want to know, I want the legal team to work on that. Maybe if they can get in touch with the hospital so that can be ascertained that she was the one that actually collected that death certificate, so that it won't be as if Baba is after something. So if that can be done, I think we are good to go. Everything Baba has been doing is perfectly fine. And by your opinion, you'll be giving them pressure with your, you know, and Mr. Yordade, it's been fun on your live stream. I think that is just the perfect thing I want us to do, so that at least the information we are passing out there can be accurate on Baba's part, so that at least we have all the evidence. So that's just what I'm looking at, so that we will know that what Baba is saying. Apart from that, if that can just be ascertained, I'll be very, very, very happy. And this concerning this news that is coming out on the Punch, honestly, I'm not too disappointed. To me, I feel I'm not too disappointed, because I already know that even from the beginning, for that result to take as long as this, and with all this narrative, I'm not too surprised actually. But I know it's another kind of war that we are going into now. We are going to see all different kind of narratives. But I pray that God will give us the strength to fight them, because they are the dark and we are the light. Imole, there is no darkness that can cover Imole. Even that name Imole itself speaks for himself. So all we just need to do is not to give up. I believe God of Imole is on our side, and surely we will get the justice we require. Thank you.
And Bayo, I was actually thinking you're going to respond to what Wizzy said. Bayo, are you there?
I'm here, sir.
As regards the certificate,
Yes.
I think from one of the police reports, they were the one that said the certificate
was later given, yes.
Was later given. So
Yes.
the police confirmed it, that the certificate was later given. And to
yes.
solve that mathematics, if Baba did not have it, who will have it?
Right, sir. You are very correct, sir. I didn't want to push it because I know you are active right now on the panel. So I mean, Baba has the police has established that certificate was given so to the family. So which of the family members was it given to? So possibly it is the people that presented that brought the dead body to the hospital that received that certificate. So now there's this action the legal team has taken. They are requesting that the police, the inquest, the magistrate should to allow them to go and to permit them and give them a legal right to go and question the hospital to find out who received the certificate and the content of the certificate, because before a death certificate has to have a content, time of death, place of death, cause of death needs to be established. So, and also the CCTV needs to be checked too, since the police are not doing all of that. So Baba's legal team has taken that action, but we've not heard back from it's not just the police, it's also the judicial system of Lagos. And it's such a bad situation that we find ourselves. The legal team are doing what they are supposed to do. They are working, they are doing it. It's just that the legal team are just out there to frustrate every effort. And that is why you don't see me blame the legal team. Because I know that even if you write 300 petition, 500 petition, that force behind this DNA is a must. The force will still look for a way. Look at the embalming case, for example. An IPO was the case was given to Dosumo, the AIG of Zone 2. He received the signal from Abuja to set up an investigation. He received it. He handed over the case to an IPO, somebody that can investigate the case. During the investigation, you are trying to mediate a criminal case for that matter, not a civil matter, not a family matter. It's a criminal case against the state. You are mediating. Mediating for what purposes? That Baba should go Jumbe. Imagine somebody that is supposed to uphold the law. An AIG that is much powerful than Commissioner of Police is mediating. You can just imagine this system. Baba has written a petition that you are supposed to know without Baba even writing. This is a crime that's been committed. You know it. You know it is a crime that was committed. You investigate it. In the course of investigation, you are trying to suppress Baba. You are trying to mediate. And the man said, take us to court. There's no need for mediation. There's no room for it. It is a crime against the state. Baba should not even be the one tell you to take the case to court. It is your right. That is why you uphold the law. Enforce the law. It's a pity. It's a pity. I'm telling you. Mr. Grez, are you ready for us now, sir?
By your billion. Do you know that this man could be sacked if they do investigation and there's a foul play?
What did you say? I can't hear you. You are faint, sir. Mr. Sadiq, he said what? Oh, he's on the call.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I said he could be sacked or demoted if they do investigation and find out that there was a foul play in his professional what's it
duty.
called?
In his duty.
Yeah. So that is the more reason why I'm saying that we need to deal with people individually. You understand? So that anybody is an institution and there are rules and regulations that is meant to be followed. But we as a Nigeria will make mistake by trying to point to the institution, not the person. You get it?
Right. You are very correct. We have to start pointing them out individually. We have to.